Well, I'm surprised we're not getting sued right now.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yep. Oh, the Christopher Wren end version. Okay, you're playing the edited version. Cool.
Yeah.
Probably disappeared.
Sonic CD.
Hooray!
Oh, I love this game.
Yeah.
So what soundtrack are you using?
The North American version.
Ah, fair play.
Because
Did you use the Crush 40 version?
Oh, shut up.
no, it's different. Yeah, you see, I played it a lot.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, I don't blame you either. There.
Yep. So with this version, you get to, if you beat the game, you can play as either Sonic or Tails.
Yeah, if you play as Tails, the game is fucking broken. Yeah. And also, oh my god, it's a new cartoon, Sonic Boom!
That was hilarious.
Yay!
When I first saw that. No, this is funny because people were saying that's the intro to Sonic Boom. I said there's no CG. This is completely 2D. And the thing about this is that when I was talking to Nick earlier, and when you played it on the original Sega CD, this is a FMV, and it's completely pixelated, so we don't see the whole animation sequence.
That's the reason why the PC version was more superior than the Mega CD version.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to be honest, PC is always superior.
Because I remember,
that is true, at least at the time.
Yeah, because I remember I played both versions. I like the PC version more because of this. And the one thing I didn't get is that with the PC version, after you beat the game, you can play any zone you want, but in this version you can't. After you beat the game, it's over.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Well, the other thing was with this game as well. This was in development at the same time as Sonic
2.
Sonic 2, and this game chronologically, I think they got on record saying this comes after Sonic 1.
Well, they did until Sonic 4 happened.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, and then Tristan said, now it goes Sonic 1, 2, 3, CD, and 4.
Yeah.
And now I'm just confused.
Yeah, pretty much. I think everyone was confused. And here's the first one.
Yep.
Panic. Oh.
The reason I don't get it why they changed the soundtrack for the North American version, because it's only for and this is one of the things they did. You can now use a spin dash from Sonic 2,
which is cool. It's recently the guy who did the edit for this, was it Crystal White? Is that his name?
I think so.
Yeah, he recently remastered the first Sonic game.
Oh yeah.
And I think there's rumours going around, or I think it has been announced he's doing Sonic 2 and 3.
Oh, that's cool.
But the annoying thing is that the first one's only on the Android device. I wish they brought it out on Virtual Console or whatever, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played this in a while, so I'm trying to get used to it. This is the only thing, because the Sonic seems a little slippery in this one for some reason.
Yeah, but,
Huh.
How about that,
What about what, Nick?
I'm sorry, I just kind of zoned out.
Of course. Basically, this is one of the most annoyingest games to get rings in.
Yeah.
Well, especially when you get to special zones.
Yeah, but once you figure it out after you play it a while, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
The thing that's annoying is the new function, the future and past these signs here. You have to go as fast as you can, and you keep it. It's like the Back of the Future logic. You have to keep going as fast as you can, and Sonic goes either the past or the future. If you go to the future, Dr. Eggman's taking over a little planet, and there's robots everywhere. You go to the past, there's robots there, but there's also I guess we call roboticizers there you can destroy, which would release all the animals from being captive.
And also there was a Metal Sonic hologram there as well.
Yeah.
And there was actually two ways you can actually beat this game and get the true ending. Is one of them was get all the time stones, and the other one was, if I'm not correct, is destroy all the roboticizing machines and destroy all the holograms of Metal Sonic.
Yeah, that's one. There's that one. Yeah, this is really weird because I was wondering how, because I either did that or either you get the time stones or you do the other two things, but it's just really, really monotonous. You might as well just do the time stones, even though the special stages are
It's
quite
hard.
annoying, are really annoying.
They actually fixed them a little bit in this version of the game, but they're the most unique ones. Probably. What the hell? Did
Yeah, you
did
didn't know
Sonic
that?
just
Yeah, you didn't know
play
that?
karaoke?
Yeah, you
No,
did-
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, there's certain parts where if you go fast enough, Sonic will break through the wall, and it's really, really hilarious.
So Sonic has become the Incredible Hulk then.
Well, it's just
What the frick?
yeah, it's just it's just a little added thing in there because I remember playing it, and there's certain parts of the level where he can do that, and it's pretty funny.
It looked like he basically Sonic been hanging out with Wile Coyote.
Yeah.
Wow, so apparently Sonic became an unintentional werehog almost a decade even before Sonic Unleashed came out.
Yeah. But I think
Foreshadowing!
isn't this the what is it? The Sonic City isn't this having MP3 style music?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
And here's this little thing right here is that if I was in the present, Amy would be waiting for Sonic, but I'm in the past, so.
Yeah, so she's not there. I gotta admit, I'm trying to remember which game. In Sonic the Comic, they did an adaptation of Sonic CD, and I gotta admit that was very, very well done adaptation. And there's the roboticizer.
Yep.
They said in the American version.
Yeah, well, they called it that. And when you do that, Sonic made a good feature in Zone 1. If you make a good zone in both zones before you beat the boss in Zone 3, the Zone 3 will be either a good feature or a bad feature depending on what you do in the other two zones.
And also, the music slightly gets altered depending on if it's good or bad feature as well.
Yeah.
Right.
And hello, the UFO special stage.
Yeah, I hated these. Basically,
It's got very mixed reactions.
yeah, basically,
It's a bit monotonous in my opinion.
yeah, but basically, it's you get
Monotonous means something like repetitive, right?
it's basically
Yeah.
it's the same thing over and over for seven stones, but it just gets harder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
UFOs.
which is basically a terrible example of how to make the game difficult.
You know, basically you need to get all the UFOs. You
and
follow
and
the
if
water, you lose time. You get time back. I think it's at the 20-second mark is when another UFO comes and it gives you 20 extra seconds. So basically,
and
you
also-
can't lose by time if you can get the UFO.
The only way you can really use by time is you spend too much time in the water.
Yeah.
Right,
And
which
also
once
some of the
again, Sonic cannot swim.
Yeah. And here's our first Chaos Emerald.
Too bad.
Well, no, not Time Stone.
Too bad you
Time
can't get
Stone.
super.
Yeah. Well, Time Stone to be correct.
Yep. And the one thing is, if you don't want to do everything correctly, if you get all the time stones, you automatically get the good ending.
Definitely. And how many Time Stones are there? 7?
Yep.
Or 6? Yes,
Yeah,
seven,
there's 7.
Purple. They're purple time stones.
They're not
Yeah,
purple.
like your hair used to be.
Yeah, now it's orange.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ginger Ninja.
when I played this,
So now we can no longer call you Barney. Now we have to call you Ichigo. Or
Frickin'
if you
yeah!
want, or
Oh,
if we
look at
want to,
Luigi go.
I called him a clown.
Frickin' I'm badass like he does.
Nick, go back to Circus Soleil, you cunt.
Yo,
Did you?
all I'm gonna say on that topic.
Did
All I'm gonna say.
you guys have any trouble with the science and going back to the past and the future?
No, I actually had no trouble with it, to be honest.
I had no problem because I just jumped in my DeLorean, went 88 miles per hour.
That's actually one of the achievements and trophies you get in this.
Yes, it is 88 miles per hour.
Yeah,
I was
Oh,
making a joke.
well, it's,
No, it's real.
yeah, it's real.
Oh, and Tom, all I'm going to say is,
Yeah.
have you ever been with a circus girl? They're very flexible.
Of course you have, Nick. Of course you have.
who haven't you dated, Nick?
Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton.
Even I have standards.
No,
Oh, yeah.
you don't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Tom, did you know that the
A
American
nun?
for the American version, the past music hasn't been changed.
Yeah, I find that. I don't know. Most of the music would change except for some example.
Yeah,
I think the reason why
I think for all the
they thought that the Western audiences would.
Okay,
Yeah,
talk about music. What's everyone's favorite soundtrack from a Sonic game?
It's a tie between Sonic 3 and Knuckles, maybe a little bit of Sonic Adventures 1 and 2, Sonic 2, just in general, Sonic music is awesome.
Between me, it's either Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles and SA2.
Yeah, it's for me. I think Sonic and Knuckles 3, SA2, and some of this actually.
Yeah.
For me, it's definitely Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, of course, Nick.
That and the opening to Sonic Free Riders.
The weird thing is,
what, Free? You like Free?
Yep.
Okay, Nick, do me a favor. Just find the highest building near you. Jump off it. Please. You'd be doing everyone a favor.
Now, Tom, everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah, unless you're a giant troll and just like see people's reactions.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's Nick. Nick doesn't have an opinion.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Batman and Robin is the greatest Batman movie of all time.
Okay, now you're pushing it. Now you're pushing it to the point in which I want to kill you.
With this, it's also funny. Did you guys make Sonic stay still for 3 minutes?
Yeah, I actually did that once. When I first read about it in a magazine back in the 90s, about if you wait for 3 minutes, Sonic will be like, I'm out of here, and then he'll just jump off the stage and the game will be over.
He commits suicide.
Man, that got dark.
Hey, Tristan, in any of the time during this gameplay, have you ever did the code in which you can be able to see the pictures?
Maybe if you do that after, because I know about the code and the really creepy and.
Don't say anything because I want to see Nick's reaction.
Okay. And I didn't complete this one because I'll show. This will actually show you how annoying the UFO things are.
Yeah. Very, very annoying. Yeah, because this was on a collection set. The first time they released this in a long time was in Sonic Mega Collection Plus for the GameCube and PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
And it was this
Why is he
game.
doing a helicopter?
It was this game, Sonic Fighters, and Sonic R. Yeah. That was being advertised.
The reason why is that there's pads on there. There's a speed pad, which basically makes you go faster. A bounce pad that can launch Sonic into the air, and then there's a fan pad that launches Sonic horizontally through the air.
Yeah, and don't forget that this game came out before Sonic 3 and Sonic Knuckles, so this was when Sonic doing various amounts of other moves besides the spin dash was such a huge thing back then.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, this was in development during Sonic 2. This was meant to come out before Sonic 2. That was the whole point, but...
actually, from what I understand, Sonic 2 and Sonic CD were meant to be one game, but they were going through many differences with their levels, and they decided to split it off into two.
Yep.
Really, from what I understand,
and that's how,
nerds.
No, and that's how Sega of America and Sega of Japan.
And hang on a moment, Nick. Fucking hypocrite you are. You know that?
Yeah, I mean, this is the same guy who praises Doctor Who up the wazoo, and you're calling us nerds.
2 days
No.
harem.
Oh yeah, Tom, do you know how to beat this? Do you know how to beat this? Do you know how to beat this boss in under really quickly? Which is
it like get behind it before it lands down?
You'll see. You'll see. Watch. It's completely hilarious. You don't really need to do anything as long as you have this. Watch.
Yeah, literally get behind it.
See, look.
Yep. And also, if you come here in the messed up future, that machine is a different colour as well.
Yeah. That boss is one of the easiest bosses you could ever fight.
Yeah. Just as scrappy as Doctor Who.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see the next part. Hopefully, let's paint.
Like Nick said.